Hi guys, so today I'm going to be swatching, talking about, and also doing I guess a tutorial on this eyeshadow palette from LA Colors right here. I did a haul video with a whole bunch of LA Color products that I got from Dollar Tree, so I will go ahead and link that up in the card above. So I'm just going to quickly try to get through this video because I have a headache and I just want to go to sleep. So I'm gonna try to get through this as best as possible. So like I said, I got this product at Dollar Tree along with two other palettes and some other products, but I definitely wanted to try and play with this palette first because I'm a really big fan of like nude shadows, and almost every single shadow in here is a matte except for one shadow right here. This is more of like it's not really satin. It has some shimmer in it, but I'm not gonna lie, I did use it on my lid and it really did not show up on my eye. You'll see it in like the tutorial part. I have used LA Colors eyeshadow palettes in the past, and I don't really remember what I really thought of them in the past, but I can tell you right now, this palette did shock me. Most of the colors are surprisingly pigmented, and then there's some few other colors where it's like, What really shocked me about this palette is there's not really that much fallout. I mean, when you dip your brush into the palette, it kind of flies out a little bit, but on the face, there's like really no fallout. These colors blend so nice. There was no patchiness, no blotchiness. They blend in well together. I really had a great time working with this palette. Right now I'm just going to insert a clip of me showing you guys the swatches. I did the top row from the darkest color all the way to the lightest, and I also did the bottom row from the darkest color all the way to the lightest. Now for me, it felt like the darkest colors or the more warmer shades felt really soft, but there were some shadows in here that were lighter, like the lighter shades. They did feel pretty soft, but there were, I think it was like one shadow that is a little bit more pigmented than the rest. That one actually didn't feel that soft, at least on the fingers. Now when I say pigmented, I don't mean like they're extremely pigmented. I feel like they're pigmented enough where they're not intimidating and they're easy to work with. I feel like you do have to work a little bit better, like work a little bit more with them, but you could get a pretty good look out of them. I did this kind of warm, you know, kind of casual-ish look. I did not know what I was going for when I did this, but I did swatch these shadows without an eyeshadow primer on my arm. I should have also did it with the eyeshadow primer too as well, but once again, I have a headache and I kind of just want to go to sleep, so it is what it is. I feel like this palette is really great to get when you have other eyeshadow palettes that have either a lot of color or a lot of shimmer and there's not like a lot of mattes to work with. I feel like this is absolutely great to pick up if you ever see it, because I do have an Urban Decay palette where it's like all like shimmers or like very colorful palettes, and there's nothing for me to like really blend into the crease. I do have other palettes that do have like matte shadows, which I mean the e.l.f. like matte for matte palette, I use that like every day. I have that and I just use that, or like one of the Naked palettes, I have the Naked Smoky, so I use that sometimes. But I feel like for, you know, someone who's just looking to, you know, save some extra coins, I feel like this is absolutely great to pick up because these shadows are really nice, and you can get some, you have like basically all kinds of different transition shades, or you can use it on its own. I did in the tutorial only use shadows from here, so I don't have like anything super shimmery. For the lid, personally, I would add like some a little bit shimmery, especially under the brow bone and in the inner corners, you know, for extra pop. But I feel like this was still a pretty good palette for just $1. Like, it's very shocking to me that this is really good for $1. So now I'm just gonna go ahead into the tutorial part, and then I will talk to you guys in a minute, or whatever. I'm gonna start by priming my eyelids with the what is this called? So first, I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Shadow Primer. As you can tell, I have very oily eyelids, so just need to wipe them down first, and then go ahead and put it on. Now don't come for me because all of my eyeshadow brushes are dirty. I really do need to clean all my brushes actually. But I'm gonna go in with this shader brush. I have no idea. Okay, this is Coastal Scents, but like, is it the BRB SO2 brush? I don't know. I'm going in with this style brush right here. And I'm gonna go with this top, where's it at? This color right here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid for an even base. It is kind of powdery, which is somewhat to be expected. For a base eyeshadow shade, it's actually not that bad. It has some pigment to it. It's more of like a pale yellow, so I don't expect it to really do much, but it's actually not bad. Now I'm gonna go in with a crease brush and into this color right here. Where am I pointing at? This color right here, and putting that in my crease. Pigment wise, this actually isn't that bad. It actually shows up pretty nice. Now I'm going to go in with the same brush and go into this color that's next to the shade that I use as a base. Oh, okay. This one seems a little bit more pigmented, but it also seems a little bit more like chalky, like there's going to be a little bit more fallout, but we are going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and put that also in the crease as well. Next, I'm going to go in with a different shader brush. I believe that's what they're called. And I'm going to go into this color right here. Sorry if I'm doing this weird. I finally figured out how to turn my MacBook into a monitor, and I'm watching myself right now. So I'm going to focus it more on the outer corners of my eye. I have no idea what look I'm going for with this. I'm just trying to use, I guess, as much shadows as possible. If I could use the entire palette, I would. But I am not. Wow. I wasn't ready for that much pigment. Okay. Let's see what I could do with this. Now I'm just going to go in with this crease brush and just like blend this because it is looking a little weird, but it's okay. Just blend till you get what you want. So now I'm going to go into the only, like, it's not shimmery, it's not really satin shade, but it's like the only shade in here that's not matte. And that is this shade right here. And I'm going to go in with this dual-ended brush from Lancome. And I'm going to put that on my, what is this called? Lid. There you go. And put it on the empty spaces in my lid just to see what we can do with this. There's not really much shimmer happening. I don't feel like she has that much color payoff. This is probably my least favorite one out of the whole palette. So just to brighten everything up, I'm gonna go in with this bottom shade right here with my finger and just pat onto my lid. Now I'm going to go in with this pencil brush and just go into this top color right here just to add a little bit of extra drama on the outer V. We did a a little bit of something. I did actually mix this bottom shade right here a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here and put it under my brow bone as a matte highlight. So I feel like that did a little bit of something. So this is the eye look for right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face, do my eyeliner, mascara. I'm probably going to add some more shadows on the lower lash line, but I will come back to you guys when I am finished. So this is the final look. Wow. I'm just going to say wow. Wow. Honestly, truly, this was great. So do I recommend this nude palette from LA Colors? Absolutely. I feel like everyone should just go pick this up, try this out. I mean, it's only $1. You're not wasting any money. The pigmentation, and for it to be so easy for it to blend in with all the rest of the shadows, like it all layered beautifully and they blended nice and all that stuff, and it just worked real great. This, my only problem with it is honestly the packaging is not the greatest. If you watch the haul video, I do talk about, you know, the packaging just a little bit, but I feel like that could probably use some work. I feel like some of the colors could probably use some work, like more of the lighter colors could use some work on the pigmentation, but I still feel like it's pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. If that was informative enough, honestly I really don't know, but if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment down below if you have tried this palette right here or any other palette from LA Colors. I did get the rose and the smoky palette, and I will be doing videos kind of like this with those palettes as well, just so we could see like what's going on with the palette and whatnot. You can check out all my social media links down below, and if you are subscribed, please click that notification bell so you can know whenever I post. You know, you get that notification on your phone, on your computer, something. You just get that notification whenever I post. And if you are not subscribed, please do, because we're trying to get this channel up to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think it would be pretty cool if we can make that happen. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Also, this Elizabeth Arden lipstick though, yeah, I like this lipstick.